Hey everybody, welcome to Left-Handed Pages. My name is Shannon. I'm going to be your host. Welcome to my first video. For my first video, I wanted to show you guys how I made a journal cover using a plain food box. I have an upcoming journal project that I'm going to be making. It's going to be a bee project, a bee themed journal. And I like to use food boxes as my journals. A lot of my journals, I use these. And they're super easy to make into a journal cover. And I'm going to show you how. Since this is a left-handed pages, I use left-handed scissors. You don't have to use left-handed scissors if you don't want to. But these are the only tools that you're really going to need right now. You can have a ruler if you want to, and that's totally fine. For this one, may not need much of a ruler, but we'll see how it goes. To use this as a journal, you need to cut off the top and the bottom tabs. So we're gonna do this, and just cut along the side, the tops. I suck at cutting. You could probably use a paper cutter if you wanted to, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna do this, and then we're gonna take the bottom. We're gonna do the same thing. You could probably use your scraps for something if you wanted to. I usually just throw them in the recycle bins. But you do whatever you want. Okay, so now there. Now we got our flaps cut off. And I like to use this side of the journals, of the boxes, because I like to open it from this side so I can cut this side off. But you'll want to cut one side. I just prefer the side that is still here. So then next we're going to cut along this line. That's not straight, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. There we go. Now you're going to have something that looks like this. Cut this little thing off like that. I don't want my spine to be this big. So I think this is almost 2 inches. I don't want it that big. My signatures don't really need it to be that big. So I might cut it down to 2 inches. Or, yeah. I'm just going to cut it down to 2 inches. Just on my spine though. So what I'll probably do to do that is cut these, and then I'm going to cut that. I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's hot today. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. So now I have a front and a back, and I have this that I need to cut down to 2 inches. So we're just going to take this handy dandy cutter, cut it down to 2 inches. I think I'm going to make this side a little better looking. There. Now we'll cut it down to 2 inches because hopefully everything will be straight. that's roughly 2 inches. So then this will still be my spine, and then you have your covers, which I'll go ahead and we'll straighten those edges up as well, so that everything is straight-ish, as straight as this can be. Evening things out on the sides that needed to be, because I can't cut. That bad. We'll just kind of cut that off. There. Okay, so now we have everything cut to size-ish. So it's going to look like this. However you want to put it. Put it back like that. Okay, I see. Where to trim more off of here. That's okay, because we'll get everything all lined up and then we'll just take the scissors and trim. There we go. Everything is fixable. Most things are fixable. Everything's fixable when you're doing junk journals, maybe. Okay, we'll see about that. We'll see if this does. I'm pretty sure that this is still going to be too tall. Okay. So we will just cut it right there. There. I don't have an exact way of doing things. I just eyeball things. So this is what we have. You have a cover, you have your 2 sides, and your spine. Let's pick our paper. I already have the paper already kind of picked out. So I was thinking about this. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a brownish khaki floral print. And then I have these 2 khaki colors and like a cream color that I was thinking about using as my, and I hope this all fits on here. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't. And it doesn't. Okay. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We can do this. Yeah. There's a fly flying around here. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Yeah. We're going to make this into the front and back. We're going to make this a different color. Okay, so let's fold this in half, I think. This should work. Yeah. Okay. Cut this right down the middle. Okay. Make sure. Okay. Perfect. Okay, great. So, okay, now we're just going to cover this. So, we'll just kind of fold this up here. So, I'm just folding my pieces, papers. And I'll show you how to cut the corners here in a second. Okay, here we go. So you take, how I cut my corners is I cut them out and just like this. Here we go. Oh. Messed that one up. But we'll see. It'll be okay. Okay, so then we'll take this back up here. Line everything back up. Okay, so it's not really... Okay, so there we go. Always trust the process, they say. Now we're gonna glue all these sides down. If you do enough of these, you can get one done quickly. Go. Now we're gonna glue this one. And then we'll glue the top down a little bit, cut a little more off of here. Have like this stuff showing. There we go. We'll glue all this. You're not going to see any of this because we're going to cover that up with a different color. Glue. Glue. And the same thing to this one. Oh, how do you guys make your journals? How do you make your journal covers? Do you do it like this? Or do you have another way? I'd like to know. So leave your comments down below. And so here we go. We have one cover, side, end, whatever you want to call it. So now we'll do the same one to this one. And doing this kind of helps, I don't know, make sure you have everything in place, I guess. Oops, ripped it. But that's okay, well, whatever. You're not gonna see it anyway. Okay. Oh, I did it again. There we go. Okay, so now we'll do the same thing to the corners. So you kind of make them at an angle at your corners like that. Or you can just fold them. However works for you, really. Okay, almost there. Okay. Just put all these papers over there. Okay, hopefully everything will still work. Okay, so now we're gonna glue more. don't use fancy glue. I just use Elmer's glue in a very tiny bottle. So it doesn't come out as thick. There we go. I think it would be okay. We're almost done with the back and the front. Bone folder. There we go. I think, yeah, just cut a little more off of this one, like that. So that's not gonna matter because we're just gonna cover it up anyway. This journal, we'll open it from the left-hand side. I'm a left-handed person, so I like my journals to open from the left-hand side. So I hope you guys will like my videos. Most of the journals that you'll probably see me make will be on the left-hand side. Looks kind of funny, doesn't it? That's okay, we'll put it on this side. Okay, so now we have a front and a back. Or a back and a front. Doesn't matter. The insides of it, we'll cover this with a neutral color. So then we have this one, which we'll go cover with this cover. With this one. We're going to do this the exact same way. We'll cut a little piece off. I eyeball a lot of things. So here we go. And then we're going to fold over the sides so that we kind of have like a guideline of what I'm doing. There we go. And then we'll cut the corners off again. Like that. Would you guys like to see, well, I'm thinking about making videos to go along with this journal. So I think that would be cool. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna glue it again. Glue, 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 glue. I used Elmer's glue. Oh, I think I said that already. What should we talk about? I don't know. Do people talk about things? I don't know what we need to talk about. I thought about doing something with like true crime or something. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Making junk journals and talking about true crime. I don't know. What do you guys listen to? When you guys journal or make journals, I listen to true crime. Okay. Just gonna make sure that's down. Okay. There we go. You might hear some cats. They think they're hungry. And they're trying to get me to feed them. It's not dinner time yet. Oh, I got that dirty. Well, it doesn't matter because you're not going to see it. As long as